The problem with fat. The problem with fat isn't that when you eat it, it makes you fat. That's not the problem. When we look at all of our cells need fat to be present for them to be created, for them to actually work. Okay? We need fat in the body. That's not the problem. And it's not that when you eat fat, it's making you fat. The problem lies in two things. The first being the quality and the source of the fat that is in your nutrition. And secondly is the way fat, in terms of calorie content, it has more than double the whammy of carbs and protein. So what I mean by that is, if you look at 1 gram of carbs, okay, if you had 1 gram of carbs, it gives you 4 calories, all right? And the same for protein. If you have 1 gram of protein, it gives you 4 calories. And then if you look at the almighty fat, all right, if you have 1 gram of fat, guess how many calories you're getting from that 1 gram of fat? Not 4, not 5, not 6, 7, or 8, 9 calories. 1 gram of fat gives you 9 calories, and therefore 1 gram of fat gives you more than double the amount of calories for the same weight of food. So if you had 1 gram of 1 gram of carbs, 1 gram of protein, and 1 gram of fat on a plate, all right, you would already have 4 plus 4 is 8 plus the 9, 17 calories. And if you increased the grammage, that is a word, if you increase the grammage of your fat content on that plate by just 1 gram, you're adding another 9 calories, okay? And you would jump very quickly up to 20, however many it is, all right? I've lost the maths, but ultimately fat becomes a problem when we don't realize that we're putting lots of fat in our food, and two, when you look at the source and the quality and type of fat that you put in. Yes, there are fats that are going to serve you and that your body is looking out for and screaming for, and then there are fats that are going to not be so good for us, right? And generally, the more processed the fat is, the worse it is for our bodies, okay? So when it comes to like your cooking and stuff, right? If you're using fats to cook with, be really mindful, be really careful, because this is one area of our nutrition, of our food, where we can be packing away more calories than we realize. Like, yes, you may be having a massive healthy salad, but if you're guzzling it in olive oil and 1 gram of olive oil gives you 9 calories, if you stick like 3-4 tablespoons of olive oil all over your salad, that's maybe 5 grams per tablespoon of olive oil you're putting on. So that's 5 plus the other 3, that's 20 grams of fat, and then you're timesing that by 9, so it's 29, so that is 180 calories already. 180 calories that you've just thrown onto your salad that you didn't realize was even there. Or maybe you're cooking with fats and stuff and you're not really aware of how much you're using. Maybe you're deep frying stuff, maybe you're cooking with butter or whatever. So I'm not an advocate for cutting out fats. What I am an advocate for is being aware of, 1, how much fat you're getting into your diet, and 2, the type of fats, okay? The type of fats. Like, the more man-made processed the fat is, generally the worse it is for our bodies. Okay, we don't want the fat kind of just sitting around and clogging up our arteries. We want the stuff that is going to be of use to us. Okay, you don't live to eat, you eat to live. Okay, so what I mean by that is, like, we want to give our bodies the optimum chance to build itself stronger. We want to give our bodies the optimum chance to help us to feel better, right? Like, you literally become what you eat. So why would you, if now you know, why would you, if you know that what you put into your body becomes physically part of your body, why would you continue to put in horrible crap? You wouldn't, right? And it's just a reminder that the quality and the source and the amount of fat in your diet, in your nutrition, matters. It's not that, weekend fat doesn't matter. It's not that if you eat fat in another postcode, it doesn't matter. Fat matters. And if you look at it in terms of calories, it has more than double the impact. So even just a little bit of fat is going to have a big effect in terms of how many calories you're having. So be really aware that if you're on a journey where you're trying to lose weight and tone up, okay, one way of controlling your calories is really dialing in and being aware of where you're getting your calories from in terms of the fat in your nutrition. Do you even know? Do you even track it? If you want to lose weight, i.e. if you want to lose fat, then that's how you're going to do it. Not just through tracking your fat, but tracking all of your calories so that you get the calorie deficit that your body needs in order to burn the fat for you. And then, like, you just control and you're just aware of what kind of fats you're getting in, how much fat you're getting in, as well as the other bits, the carbs and the protein and everything else. It's not about cutting out whole food groups. It's not about cutting out fat for the rest of your life, or carbs for the rest of your life, or protein for the rest of your life. You need a mixture of all three. But in terms of fat, the problem with fat, in my eyes, is two things, twofold. One, not knowing the fact that it has twice the impact on our nutrition in terms of calories, and the fact that we don't always necessarily know the source of those calories and the quality of our calories as well, in terms of where they've come from in our fats. Do you know how much fat you're getting in your diet?